Can you see me too? Okay. Okay, we had a little bit of camera difficulties. We're out here in Arizona. It's still getting hot in the winter time, and phones still like to shut down. So we pulled a shingle. We were just comparing them in size. Just gonna go over the claim number and stuff real quick again. We're at the Sismar residence. Claim number 0355W1009N. We have our repair area here. I ended up having to pull 2 shingles. So we're getting ready to put our new shingle in. I have a control area here. This is just an area for us to reference back to once we start putting these new shingles in. Can help us compare granule loss, delamination, those type of things. If we look at this shingle now, we can see, I mean, all the seals are real solid. Nothing's coming apart. Granules look good. Here's our shingle we pulled out. We have a width of 40 7/8. A height of 13 7/8. An exposure of 5 7/8. Our new shingle here, 40 7/8 for width. About 13 7/8 for height. Oops, exposure is 5 7/8. Color is Harvard slate. So we are gonna pop these guys back in over here. Like I previously mentioned, I just have some basic repair tools. I got my roofing hatchet, my flat bar. We did pull these 2 shingles. This is a 2-layer roof. This is an old organic 3-tab under here, so it makes it a little bit difficult doing repairs to a 2-layer roof like this. A lot of times when you're hammering and nailing new fasteners into an organic shingle like that, they tend to fall apart and it makes the surface really uneven. So it doesn't really work as a solidly sheet deck required by our local building codes here in Phoenix. But we're gonna go ahead and attempt to slide these in. Couple things I just wanted to point out real quick. We had a lot of matting transfer and delamination starting just from pulling the shingles out. You can see a lot of these tabs. This shingle here was one of our wind crease shingles. It came completely delaminated. So I'm gonna do my best to not over manipulate any of these shingles, but we still have to drive a flush driven nail. As you can see here, this is a overlying shingle. It pulled away and broke away from the fastener. You can see it's all cracked through there. really trying hard not to crease the shingles, but I got to be able to swing my hatchet in there. These shingles become very difficult to do any sorts of repairs to them once they get some age on them. More fasteners pulled through up here, delamination. And that just gives me enough room to swing my hatchet there. So you can see a lot of delamination already happening, some creasing beginning. A lot of matting transfer, if you can see that. See, quite a bit of granular loss. If you want to take a look at that, Tim. Delamination. Yeah, and that's separating in the nail zone. So if we come back and look at our control shingle, I mean, you can see granules are still holding really well. No delamination of the teeth. So these are unaltered, unmanipulated shingles, not seeing the same stuff that we're seeing over there. We're gonna say that this roof is definitely not in a repairable state. One, because the creasing, delamination, and the 2-layer roof is a bit of an issue too. Like I stated, we have to have a solidly sheathed deck. You can see when I was nailing some of those nails, if I catch the edge of one of those underlying shingles, a lot of times it'll make your nail roll over. So we're gonna say this roof's not repairable. We'll get some more photos and send them in. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks.